Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. Oh my god, I'm so energetic today. This is gonna be perfect. I feel like last stream I wasn't energetic enough, and today it's gonna be different. I got a good sleep. Well, okay, I got a decent sleep. I just showered. I'm ready to start the day. I was gonna go to the gym this morning, but I went to bed at like 5 a.m. Anyways, so how is everyone doing today? How are we feeling? Energetic Peachy? New and improved? Yeah. I just decided to be like energetic today, you know? It's how my brain works, I guess. No, it's actually so annoying because the other day I was talking to somebody and they said to me, not like rudely, they just said, "You sound really sad." And I'm like, I'm not sad though. I'm just like tired. I don't know. And then I woke up this morning, my body was like, serotonin, here, you can have it. Just for free, you know? Yeah. Bring tips with Peachy back. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. Oh gosh, I'm not prepared for this. Don't put anything, can or tin foil or anything like that in the microwave, or it will blow up. I'm so sorry. Okay, so today we're gonna continue the rescue, and we don't have a lot to do left. Okay, so right now all we have to do is like decoration slash like misc. So in here we have you know, the organization of the animals, which we won't really focus on until right before release, which I can tell you guys when release is now. Release is a week from Monday. So on Monday I'm going to be releasing a trailer for the server saying, you know, a week from now we are releasing. Pretty scary. I have to get everything done in time. It's going to be a lot, but you know what? I'm ready for the server to be out, and I'm ready to stop worrying about it and being like, oh, people aren't gonna like it, you know? Because I feel like a lot of you guys will like it. This is not a new barn. This is the rescue for the server. I mean, it is new barn, but it's not like a new like Ko-Fi barn or anything. Victoria, what? Wait, we can't just like skip over this. Hold on, story time. Victoria, what do you mean you blew up the microwave? I'm interested now. I don't know what to put here. Ooh, we should put like a little we should put a little cow's pasture here. Wouldn't that be so cute? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Is this Christmas music? No, it's not. Sorry. I hear like traditional music and I'm like, Christmas? It's just the instruments that throw me off a little bit. A week. I'm so excited. I'm excited for the members to finally have like a place where we're not just like in member chat, you know? There were some sad things that we had to figure out. For example, can you guys hear me okay? There's the music too loud. For example, the creative world cannot be actually creative. It has to be like survival within the creative. So like you guys will have plots to like build whatever you want, but you'll have to get your stuff from creative, because we found out like a bunch of loopholes where people basically will be able to like steal whatever they want, and we couldn't do anything about it. So I want fairness on my server if possible. So we had to remove that, but there's just like minimal setbacks. The rest are, it's not bad. Like that. Such a cute little like hedge. Okay, sorry, it was just like such a short fence. I'm hearing this gossip. It's okay, Victoria. We don't shame here. I accidentally put something in the microwave and I guess it had aluminum in it. No, see, okay. I understand that though, because when I was a kid, nobody taught me, right? Nobody taught me that you can't put like aluminum, like cans, forks, that kind of stuff. You know, a lot of, you know, types of metal, silvers, that kind of stuff. You can't put them in the microwave. Okay, it will blow your microwave up. I didn't know that. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, it's a given, Peachy. No, it's really not. It's really not, okay? Can't really show a kid a microwave and be like, yeah, don't blow this up. But I can't tell you what you can't put in it. Not my parents' fault. I mean, they probably told all of my siblings but me. I was the last one, okay? They probably just did not care anymore. But, yeah. So, that happened. But thankfully, I saw it, like, sparking, like it was gonna blow up, and I quickly opened it up. And then I told my mom, and I was like, our microwave is broken. And she was like, what are you doing? And then she explained to me why you can't put a can in the microwave. Because I was trying to heat up soup in a can, okay? I know. Don't clown me too hard. But, like, I was also a child. And I then, again, tried to put a fork. I, like, left the fork in my bowl by accident that I was, like, heating up leftovers with when I was younger. I was, like, older then. I was, like, in my teens. And my mom was like, you can't leave a fork in your bowl. But thankfully, I haven't blown up the microwave. But, like, at the same time, I don't know. I feel like it's a part of life. Sometimes you blow up the microwave and you can't prevent it. Oh no, our microwave is broken. Yeah. Oh, the new horse. You guys like the new horse coats? Oh my god, I'm so happy. I can't wait because there's a possibility that we can have the horse coats as like their own coat instead of just, you know, like replacing coats, which means with the help of a few artists and the assisting of like supporting a bunch of small businesses, we will be able to have a crap ton of swem horse coats. Of course, there won't be genetics involved because we never got genetics, but at least we'll have a ton of horse coats to go off of, and then it's not just like the same, you know, I know 100 is a lot of numbers, but to me it's really not once you've seen them all like 10 times. So trust me when I say that we'll get more. But I'm really excited for that because that's one of the things I was looking forward to for V2, which we'll probably never see, is the many horse coats. Money. So, yeah. Thank you, Gabs. Thank you, Barbie. Man. I mean, that fits really well. Hold on. Nice. Okay. I don't know how I feel about, like, the fence and then not fence, but, like, at the same time, I want it to be, like, post if it's on, like, the straight and not if it's on the curve, if that makes sense. Appaloosa, yes. And I'll also be getting full coats. So that way, when you guys have foals, there'll be all different variations, and it's not like the same like 4 or 5 coats. And I don't know if I can do this because it's not genetics. I don't know if this requires code. I want to try and get it so that the foals grow up to look like their full coats. So like their full coats and their adult coats are like similar, if not the same. So I want to try that. What is that? Oh, for the bugs. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Oh my god. We have currently, because it's summer and everything and we have stuff in from the garden, we have like this gnat infestation, and every single, I probably said that wrong, every single day there's like this one gnat in my room that just wants to fight. Like, I swear to God, if a bug could actually fight, this thing is all over me. This thing's like trying to square up constantly, and I'm so tired of it. Go away. Get out of here. And it's like, it flies into my face and then like it flies away. And it's like, oh, I'm not touching you. It's like, oh my god. And you can't kill them because they're like so small. You have to wait for them to land. But I don't want to like smack my monitor. So it's stupid. I hate it. I can type really quick. Thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment. Thank you. I can type quick. I've been on the computer since like I was a kid. I didn't even have to take typing classes. I went into I think they called it keyboard class, but it was like the typing and everything. I went in when I was in middle school, and I was there the first day, and I like passed all of the courses first day, and she just took me out of the class. You know, she was just like, no, you're not allowed here anymore. And I remember that. It's pretty great. Maybe that wasn't a compliment, you know? Typing flex. No, I'm kidding. 8:13 p.m. in Scotland. Oh my gosh, you're from Scotland. How are the Highland cows? Okay. I forgot to put entrances in these pastures. I think I'm gonna do big entrances. That way people can go and see the horses and cows. I'm gonna make this whole thing an entrance. Is that enough blocks? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's perfect. I'm a genius. Look at that. I just love the big pasture gates because it just, I don't know. They're so welcoming. Like double the space. I also need to make sure this horse is being cleaned up after because I don't want anything left over. Come here. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh my god. This is the king's coat. So that'll also be in the rescue. That's why I'm hoping that we can have coats on the server, you know, that everyone has access to, because I don't want someone to like see my coat and I see something completely different. That would be kind of sad. But I also have to be careful because I have a lot of RRP coats that I don't really want, like obviously open to share just yet because I don't want anybody, you know, like taking them and yoinking. Thank you, Savannah. Hi, Kaylin. Hello. Are you late? No, you're not late. We've barely just started, Emma. You're okay. Loads of Highland cows. Yeah, I love Highland cows. I want one so bad, but the only problem is because of where we live, or because of where I live in the south, it gets really, really hot here. It gets cold here as well. We get snow, but we also get a ton of heat and like droughts and all of that stuff, and it gets humid, and that's just not the right like temperature for a Highland cow. So I wouldn't be able to get one because it's yeah, it's not good for the Highland cow to be hanging on for dear life, you know, as expected. I wouldn't expect a Highland cow to be like, yeah, dude, let's go to 110, you know? Feels like 90. If it feels like 90, it's 90, right? That's the rule. That's not a rule, by the way. Don't do that. You can give me one. Please do. I want my dad and I really want Dexter cows. They're like the mini cows, and they're good for like I think he wants them for like, you know, meat and everything, but I kind of just want a cow like for a cow, you know? Maybe like a milk cow or whatever, but just like a companion cow. You know, you walk out every morning and it's like moo, and you're like, oh my god, it's my cow. Oh, well, first you have to find a Highland cow to breed them, and then you get wheat. You can also spawn them custom. TC, I don't know if you know that, but you can spawn them custom. Okay. Grass, air. I'm gonna do like 30. That'll be, yeah, that'll fill it. And I can do these by hand because it's not such a big pasture. Also, sorry if you can hear the keyboard and mouse ASMR. I'm probably going to be ordering a new mic. I mean, I've been having keyboard and mouse ASMR since I started YouTube, but like, I'm starting to get a little bit annoyed of it because I'm like paying attention to it in the background sometimes. I'm going to be getting a new mic hopefully soon so that I can use my mixer and everything. Because apparently this isn't compatible. The Yeti Nano isn't compatible with a lot of mixers. And my brother bought one for me for my birthday. And, yeah. What mod are these plants from? These are from Serene Shrubberies. Where is it? I just passed it, didn't I? These right here, Serene Shrubbery. Not shrubbery, shrubbery. There's a ton of different plants you can try, but my favorites are the bushes. Because you can put them down like on just random blocks, which you can't do with Minecraft flowers and plants because they have to be on grass blocks, which is like understandable. I'm gonna go ahead and put a fence around this because I don't want people trying to get out and like run across the yards. And I also want like a little garden. I'm probably gonna get builders on and just like say go ham one of these days because I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of different decoration details. Like for example, Val, if you ever want to help with this, you can. You have a creative eye. But I'm probably gonna do that one day. Like with all of the outside details. What would you I mean in V2. V2's not gonna be here. I think they're porting up to 1.20 and then they're stopping production. Well, they've already sort of stopped production, but they're porting up to 1.20 now, so V2 will not be here. So we won't get flight, we won't get genetics, which sucks, but that's one of the things I was looking forward to. What I love about these also is you can't jump over them. So people can't like jump over them and run in the flowers. I mean, I wouldn't really blame you guys if you did. It's Minecraft. Stop running over my pixelated flowers right now. Esther? What? You get a cool message for when you subscribe. I'm gonna just subscribe and unsubscribe, or I'm gonna just unsubscribe and subscribe. Hold on. Huh? Wait, what message do you get? I'm confused. I forgot my own message. Hi, Laurent. Hi, honey. Oh, thank you, Susie. I hope I said your name right. Thank you. This right here, this office was built by Carrots. That was built by Riley. The cattle was built by Boo. And then the dogs and cats was built mostly by Carrots, a little bit by Boo. Giving credits, you know. But everything else I've been doing right now. I like outside work better than like building, just because sometimes I start building something and I'm like, oh, don't like this, but it looks fine. But I don't think it looks fine. So I do like outside work because I can see it and be like, yeah, it's all coming together. And I don't feel bad about my building. I don't know if you guys have heard of the Phantom Equestrian mod, but I'll put it in... Here, hold on. I'll put it in here. That's the Phantom Equestrian mod. I've been a part of their Discord for like a little bit now, like a week or so. I'm not sure if it's been that long, but they're super cool so far. What I like about them is they're tracking their donations. So they have like a doc and everything where they show who donated and when they donated and everything. And I really like that because it can kind of get a little bit sketchy when donations aren't tracked or like aren't documented to the public because people are donating for your project. So Scotland didn't have a summer. Time to go to Scotland. I don't know. Summertime, I can't do it. I love the cold. So fun. Oh, thank you, Amy. Okay. This song is loud. My lord. Sorry. It's like started to get into my brain. You know what? Why am I doing this? I can't self-awareness. Why am I doing this way if I can just do it with world edit? My bad. I forgot like I could do that. Pork, flowering, azalea hedge. And then it was fence, jungle, and I think it was, is it sturdy? I think it was sturdy lower. It's slat. My bad. I forgot. There we go. Easy peasy. I think that's my biggest pixelated flex on this game is I know World Edit, and that's the only thing I can like really go off of. You know, people are like, oh, do you know how to like play hardcore Minecraft? No. You know how to speedrun? No. No. I know World Edit though. Does that count? I am going to make an opening right here because there is going to be a entrance right here to like the little courtyard. So we'll just make a little garden area and then we'll have the skip through right here. The office won't really, it's just for decoration. All of our rescue applications will most likely be online. It'll be a link to the website because we really want to handle stuff online if possible. I know like we won't really be able to go back to the Minecraft days where, you know, everything's in game, but it's way easier online when we can organize it that way. And that way we can also register the horses. If you guys don't know, we'll be having horse registries. Obviously we'll be able to keep track of, you know, how many people have how many horses, but it's more of like a, you know, this person owns this horse under this registry and it's way easier. But yeah. Bye TC, thank you so much for joining. Christ, Amy. Hardcore, exactly. Like, how does hardcore Minecraft not scare people? I hear one cave noise and I'm gone. I'm disconnecting. I hit the villager by accident and I see an iron golem coming after me. I'm disconnecting. I'm hitting this silly goofy little button right here. That is terrifying. I don't know, I just, oh, can't do it. Or like when people are like, I explained this in the last stream, but some people, I played with a friend before and there's just some speedrunner YouTubers that you watch and no, Val, no, I will not be doing that. I've seen that. That is terrifying. But I've seen YouTubers like join in and they're like doing all their things. They get all their materials and then they're like, yeah, you know, end portal over here, 50 blocks to the right. I smell it. It's just so weird how they just detect, they just know. I think it's with chords though. You know, there's like a bunch of tips and tricks on each version of Minecraft for chords, but they know, I swear to God. It's like my brother playing Faz. I've said this multiple times. He joins a lobby and he like smells the air and he's like, yep, it's a rev. I knew it. And we're like, what? How do you know that? Tell us how you know that. And half the time he is right, if not more. Or he's like half right, you know, he got some of the, what are they called? They're not clues. I'm thinking of Scooby-Doo or something. He got like half of the things right. My brain is gone right now, I'm sorry. Brain gone, building mode on. Lily, I don't know what that means. You were weird in a good way. Thank you, I guess. Thanks. That's sweet. Oh. Well, maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should do like, maybe I should do like a little tree garden or something. Like a big tree right here. Well, I don't want a really big tree because it blocks like the view of the... Why is this here? Hold on. Let me just not, you know? Let me just not do that. After this stream, I'm thinking of getting sushi, but I think our local sushi restaurant is closed. And I'm really sad about it because I haven't had their sushi in so long because I just like haven't had the motivation to go and get it. It's right by the gym. So what I was thinking is if it's close today, I go tomorrow and after the gym I get sushi. But their sushi is so good because they make like big portions. And it's, oh my God. They're called Kenji. They used to be a food truck in our town, but they got like enough money to get a restaurant. I think I'm solely like supporting their business at this point because it's so good. Okay, I don't want to put in all of the IDs for this. I'm lazy. We're just gonna copy and paste and call it a day. I don't know if I will be getting sushi though, just yet because I know my mom wanted to do another dinner like another, you know, place for dinner, because we really only eat out like once a week. So we're just trying to pick which one we want for this week, if we can. I mean, some weeks we're like, let's just stay, you know, home and cook. Hannah Ophelia, thank you. Also, I saw your comment on what you named your Dixie coat. That was so cute. Someone did say that. They said it looks like the Criollo as well, one of the Criollos. And the only Criollo I remember that looks like that is the medicine hat one. So I don't know if it was that. Maybe they said a different RDR2 braid. They said RDR2 horse. 1 like equals 1 sushi. I don't think I need 26 sushis. Oh my gosh, imagine you meant my cat sushi. I just get 26 kittens. I really want like another tuxedo kitten so bad. But I'm waiting until I move into my new place, because I want to have like that kitten experience, you know, like in a new place, because I don't want the cat to get attached to this home, because I already know Sushi's gonna go through it, you know, adjusting to a new place. Understandable though, because like she's so used to this place. But I want a kitten to like come home and be like, oh yeah, this is my home, and then just they don't know any different. Sushi's gonna know different because she was like raised here on the farm. But I've been wanting to get Sushi a friend for a while, but she's okay with just Alaska for now. But I'm not gonna be taking Alaska when I go, which really sucks because I love him. But he's comfortable here. He goes outside once a day, and I don't know. Sushi's indoors, so she doesn't go outside. She sneaks out sometimes, but like I'd feel bad if I took a cat that was comfortable in a place and moved them when they could just stay here. But he's not gonna have any buddies, so my parents may have to get an older cat or like a kitten. He doesn't like kittens much. He's not a very high energy cat. He's very calm. Like, right, he's sleeping on the cat tree right now. Every time Sushi plays with him while he's sleeping, he like growls and stuff. So he's not like a very not a very energetic cat. Spicy salmon roll. Oh my god, that sounds good. My favorite type of sushi, it's called, at the place I go to, it's called a volcano roll. And it has, okay, hear me out on this one, okay? Because I feel like a lot of you are gonna be like, what the heck? It has a mixture of, you know, like veggies and everything. And I think it has salmon in it. I don't know what it has. I can't do shrimp very well. I don't know why, but every time I eat shrimp, due to when I was like super sick, like nauseous and everything, I ate shrimp and I just like almost threw it up. It was like bad, and my body just remembers that, you know, it imprinted. I get this thing called a volcano roll, and it has cream cheese in it. And I don't know why, because I used to never like cream cheese and sushi. I feel like it's a crime to some people. I mean, understandable. But yeah, I like that one. And it's like, it's fried over, but very like lightly, because I don't like a lot of greasy stuff. But that one's barely greasy, you know. But I swear to God, the guy who always cooks it, he's like the sweetest Japanese man, okay? This man, I swear he just knows when I order. Because every time I order, he puts like an extra 2 or 3 pieces in. I don't know. Maybe he just does it for everyone. I'm not, you know, maybe I'm just not special, but it's so sweet that he does that though. You want a tour of the rescue? Sure. Okay, so I'll do it really quick. So we have the office. This is gonna be where all of the applications and stuff are held. We're also going to be having like, you know, the people who run the rescue here. Like obviously the NPCs, but you'll be able to like click on them and you'll be able to get the links to the rescue pages. So this is what Carrot put. Work is killing me, please send help. Oh look, a bell. I only have 3 days of work next week so I can build more. There's a new guy I have to train and they just rude. I like cheese. Val, you're gonna be an NPC in like every location at this point. So here's the main pasture. This is gonna be the horse pasture. I'll probably only have this pasture. I don't know what I'll have over here in this pasture, but I don't know. I may just make that a forest area or like a trail walkthrough. I kind of want to make an arena. That way people can ride the horses really quickly and like test them out if they like them. And then maybe take the cows out into the arena. This is a little pond. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it. It's a pond. it's cute. I like it. I built that, by the way. I mean, I built most of the outside stuff. This is the rabbit hutch, question mark. This is a chicken coop. I'm sorry. I was wrong. This is the chicken coop. This is going to be where the chicken adoption is. And this is the rabbit hutch. This is going to be where the rabbit adoptions are. And I tried to fill in all of the spots where they can get through because the rabbits, the genetic animals, rabbits, they will get themselves stuck in every single crevice and corner. And it's so annoying. And then the horse rescue is in here. There's 50 stalls, I think. It needs to be decorated still. There's, you know, obviously a lot of things that need to be set up, and there needs to be some lighting added. But I kind of like the lighting. It's very like dim, very calming. And not all of the stalls will be filled at once, but we're going to be having a good bit of horses to start off with, because when you guys join the server, you're not going to be able to spawn a horse. The only way you're going to be able to get a horse is through the rescue barn. You're going to rescue your first horse. So at the start, we're going to be having like pretty much all stalls filled, and they're pretty spacious stalls. So that's the horse barn. And then over here, ignore the leaves, by the way, they're going to be changed, promise. And here is the cattle. This is going to be like sheep, cows, pigs. This is going to be where they're going to be kept. And we also have chickens in here. It's going to be a little chicken cage. This one is horse the chicken. It threw me off because if you look on my map in the top left corner, it says horse. And I was like, why is there a horse in here? But I think that was, I don't know who did that. I think it was either carrots or boo, from what I remember. And then over here is the Fluffy Butts Rescue. This is going to be the dogs and the cats. So they get their own little cages. There's not going to be a lot of dogs and cats. They're going to also have a little playroom. You can bring them in to like see if, you know, they're a good fit. More for like RP / like just decoration. Again, all going to be through the website. But yeah. So that's the rescue so far. There isn't a whole lot done, but I'm not too worried about it. Also, I don't know how to get rid of this. I'm confused on where that came from and how to get rid of it, but Hannah Ophelia joined the game. Oh my god. Comments. 50 whole years you've been gone. Oh my lord. It's been 84 years. I'm trying to think. Oh, so I'll show you the next part, which I'm going to be probably pasting in today. I'm going to go to rescue builds because that's where all the builds are. We build in schematic and then we move over because it's way easier that way. The aquatic center. This is going to be where all of the fish and the axolotls and all of like the aquatic animals or like water-based animals are going to be. Sorry, big yawn. All of them are going to be kept in here. Look at this cursed frog. I want it. That's so cute. Most of these are just going to be caught from the wild, and you know, like you can adopt them and put them in your own place. I don't understand what this chicken pattern is supposed to be. It's a little bit unsettling. Don't walk towards me. You get back. Why are you in the water again? Get out of the water. I swear every time I come here, they're in the water and they can't get out because there's slabs. Anyways, I need to copy and paste this over. There's also axolotls. Should I feed him again? I fed him last stream. I'm gonna feed him again. I have to be a good axolotl mom. Yeah, have dinner. Yeah, there you go. It's doing its little circles. I love how they Tokyo drift so much. Anyone out? You can come out if you want. Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. You wanna? He's like, no, I wanna go back in. My bad. But I love how they Tokyo drift whenever they do circles. I really want an axolotl tank at my barn. That would be really cool. My property in general. My next free barn will probably be in December or like November around that time. Because I'm going to have no time after this releases to build really anything. I'm gonna have to focus solely on the server, which is what I want to do. I want to be able to focus solely on the server because we're gonna have a lot of updates after like the first week or two out. So what we're doing is updating slowly. So there's not going to be a lot offered right off the bat, which is what we want. You know, we want to update slowly. You know, not every server and every single like project is like amazing right off the bat, unless they're like super well funded. I think, do we have some CIT in here? I don't think Carrots uses any CIT. Val was here. Oh my god. Wait, can you like draw on it? Oh my god. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna copy this. The animals aren't gonna come with, so I'll have to move them if we want the animals in there. Booted bent. Wait, let me look them up. Now I'm curious. Oh, I see. Oh my gosh, it looks like one of our roosters. See, it's just, I don't know. The spots around the eyes too, it's a little bit unsettling. That's like the only thing that was making me like, oh, I don't like that. Should we make the aquatic center over here? I think we should. Because over here is going to be the sales barn. So we're going to have sales barn, aquatic center, pastures to have some of the animals because they're going to have to go through processing. Office is also going to have surrendered animals or abandoned animals. We're going to keep all abandoned animals. For example, if somebody just can't pay for a month or they just, their membership ran up and they can't renew it for a couple of days or like a week or two, your animals will be kept safe. So, yeah, we're going to be keeping like abandoned animals, oh god, for a while. Okay, so that's good. That's what I wanted to see, is where the entrance was at. Is this going to be even though? I feel like it's not going to be. Oh, no, it's really not. I don't want by A, I just want paste. I don't know why I did by A when, yeah. That is also uneven, isn't it? Okay, so I'm gonna want it right here? Question mark? Oh, that's one off. I don't like this. Would it be over here then if it's one off? Okay, I think we got it even. I think we're good. If it's not even, it's gonna bother me. I'm gonna kill all the items, the drops. That way it doesn't lag anybody. Yeah, it's a good thing I did. There were 546 of them. My lord. Bye, Emma. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, don't worry, Crazy Pony. You didn't miss too much. Yeah, I can show you how to get a Highlands cow by commands if you guys want. Which will be having all types of cows, all breeds of cows. Hi, Lipton. Welcome. I hope you're doing good. 62 people. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. I forgot that, like, I have... I forget sometimes that I have, like, subscribers and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, that's crazy. I know that sounds stupid, but sometimes I just forget. I'm just like... I forget that I have people watching. Like, a lot of people watching. There's a lot of people lurking, too, so it's like, you know... Not everyone who's watching is chatting. I feel like it'd be chaotic if that was the case. Good morning, Riley. Sleeping Beauty. Woke up. How long did you sleep, Riley? Did you sleep good, or was it more of like a little nap? Bats not to spawn. If it's the flat world, I would just disable animal spawning. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know why we don't have a lot of bats. Well, we're in like a survival dimension. Bats spawn for me though. We don't have spawning enabled in the schematics world. So bats spawn in dark areas. So I would just turn off, if you have like a flat world or a super flat that you build on, I would just turn off animal spawning, like natural animal spawning. and then just spawn your own animals with the spawning eggs. It's way easier. Really? That's weird, Lipton. I haven't heard of that yet. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Okay, so let me really quickly go grab some trees and I'll copy and paste them over here. What graphics card do I have? I have a 3070 Ti, a GeForce. I completely recommend it over the 40 series if you're looking for something cheaper. I remember like 2 years ago, I had the 1080 Ti for the longest time, and a couple years ago, because the 40 series wasn't out, the 3060 through the 3070, or I would even say lower, through the 3070 was like so expensive. The moment it dropped, my brother got it for me for Christmas. It was still pricey, but it was like, you know, less pricey. But I'm grateful that he got it for me. Him and Jessica shared the gifts apparently, which was really sweet. Don't know if I like these. I kind of like this one. Don't really need to select the grass because there's no roots with it. Just Peachy without the emoji is fine. The emoji sometimes confuses me. Do you still have the Better Pets mod? Well, it's not really a mod. It's a resource pack. So if you go to your resource packs, it's right here, Better Dogs, Better Cats. But yeah, no, I still have it. I don't have any here though. Like I don't have any pets here to show, but yeah, still works great. My God. Oh my gosh. Wait, I forgot to, someone earlier asked about how pets are doing, and I think I talked about Sushi, but I didn't talk about Kodiak. Kodiak ran off last night. He does that pretty often, where he just like ditches. He's like, do I need to be here? No. And just runs. And it's like, what the heck? You can't do that. So I had to run down our road in like pajama shorts and Crocs, because I was wearing my dad's Crocs. They're oversized because I couldn't find my shoes, because my shoes were in my room, like underneath like two things, because I was organizing my room yesterday. And so I had to run in my dad's oversized Crocs. So one of our neighbors drives down the road. Keep in mind, it's like, I don't even know what time it is. It's late. It's like midnight, if not like later. So one of our neighbors just casually saw me in oversized Crocs running down the road after our dog. Kodiak eventually did come back. He was like, the reason it scared me so bad is because I heard coyotes in the distance, and he's never really dealt with coyotes to my knowledge. I mean, we've had him his entire life. So I didn't want him to be like, ooh, let's be intimidating, and then get like hounded by a bunch of coyotes. So, you know, I will say that his bark is much bigger than his bite. He is a Frenchie Shepherd mix. He is a baby, okay? The moment he senses danger, he is running back to our house. So I just got scared that he was gonna like go and try and jump the coyotes with no knowledge of what a coyote can do or is, you know? What was that? Do you guys see that? There's like something that like loads in the distance. That's weird. Gary, come home. Yeah. I was like yelling for him. We live in the back roads. So it's not like, you know, we're not in a neighborhood. It's not like I'm going to wake people up by yelling his name. You know, our neighbor's cattle dog was barking at me. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to be loud. So I called him and he finally came out of the woods. He wasn't far from our home. He just like ran off. And I was like, hold on now. And my sister, I think my sister was like in the middle of a Valorant match with her friends. So she's like, hey, can you go and try to find Kodiak because he's not coming up to the house? And I was like, sure. And I was on VR chat at the time. I know that. So I had to like pause everything, which I didn't mind doing because like it's my dog, you know? I'm not gonna like leave him outside because I'm playing games. It's kind of, it's not really a cool thing to do. Go ahead and just copy and paste this because I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I know what you're gonna say. It's too dang bad. You keep digging, but I don't want to keep digging. I don't know why I thought that this way. No, this pathway goes over here. Hold on. Bye, Amy. Thank you for joining. Yeah. See, he listens to me when I go out there and I call him in. He listens to me because I raised him. I raised that dog. I raised that man. Okay? My mom, he doesn't listen to my mom much because my mom babies him. But he knows when I change my tone, when I'm like, Kodiak, he's like, oh, my bad, Mom. Oh, hi, Sophia. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. I hope you're doing well. I know you've been working, so I'm happy that you're able to join for a little bit. Congrats everyone on the gifted membership. Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized? Anybody with a gifted membership is going to be able to play the server for a little bit. That would be so cool. I'm just gonna do lime wool for now because I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy. I know that sounds like really annoying, but like I'm too lazy right now to do all of the block IDs. Oh, you know what my mom was saying? So I have 2 tattoos right now and I want more. I just, around here I don't know any tattoo artists, and I got my 2 tattoos from, you know, the same artist, and it was back in Tennessee, so I like, you know, when I was visiting friends and everything. So I don't know anybody here. If you guys know anybody near Fayetteville, let me know, because that's like the closest big town. But I want to get tattoos really badly. Just like different like lyrical tattoos and everything, and artist tattoos. I want sushi so badly as a tattoo. I think that would be the cutest thing. But my mom was like, you should get a peach, you know, like to symbolize your YouTube channel. And I was thinking that would be really cute, but I think it would be even cuter if I like got it drawn by somebody, like either like a fan or like, you know, somebody who's within my community. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of that, because I think that would be cute. How big is this? Oh my god. All right, let's fix that. All of my specs are, well, most of my specs are in the description, but all of them are in my Discord FAQ. Yeah. With multiple blocks, you just add a comma. So instead of lime wool, you would do like cobblestone, deep slate, gravel. You could just do like the radius that you want. And then the next one would be like height. So you want like 2 blocks high. Well, technically be 1 block because it's counting the base block as 1 block. So if you want it like 2 blocks, you'd have to do 3, you know? So, but I don't recommend gravel for more than 1 block because, you know, the gravel will fall through. Honestly, I've been like not able to even play Roblox at all with friends. I've been so busy. But if you want to message me on Discord, if you have Discord, I'd be happy to hop on one day for a little bit. I'm not a big Roblox player. I just never got into it much, but I've been trying. I can't like pay attention long to Roblox, even with like stuff in the background, like even with shows and stuff in the background. I don't know. My brain just zones out. And I like wake up an hour later and I'm like, what have I been doing? And it's just been like getting resources on Wild Horse Islands. I zone out. And then I'm gone. How do we spawn Highland cows? Okay, so hold on a second. I got this. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So you're going to do this command that you see on my chat right now. and you're going to keep everything, but instead of, you're gonna obviously take away the period, and then you're gonna do breed, and you're gonna do highland. And there's a highland cow, and you can spawn like multiple, and they spawn with all different variations, so all of them look different. Obviously these guys don't look like completely different, but we're gonna go put them in their little cow pasture. They can be buddies. I'm planning on spawning like multiple of every breed, and Kylie I think has a couple of her own like lines and everything going. So by the time the server opens, you guys will have plenty of like starting off points. I can't wait to see all of the little like, you know, cow and pig and rabbit and sheep and everything breeding facilities where everyone just like creates their little lines and everything of cute looking mixed cows, and then they put them up for sale or they like enter them in shows, because we'll be having cattle shows. Oh, I can't wait. Most of the cattle shows would be like fan based though, like you guys or like voting based is what I meant, sorry, where you guys will be able to vote for each other's cows and pigs and sheep, because there's really no way to be like, oh yes, this cow has good conformation, like they all look the same. So I don't know how to do this. For your chat, I want to host different live structures, so make sure y'all get into that too. Hi Boo. Yeah, so we'll be having a lot of different things for you guys to go off of, but what I'm excited for you guys to do is get on and start building your barns, because I'm going to be live streaming pretty often on here, so I'll be able to like come and visit you guys. Don't be surprised when you just see me like TP and show up and be like, hey, how y'all doing, you know, because I will do that. Obviously if somebody doesn't want me to visit randomly, I won't do that. Like I'm not going to be disrespectful to your request, you know, but I like to see people build. But yeah, if you guys haven't heard, it'll be survival only for now until we can visit, or you know, like revisit the idea of people not being able to get the like currency out of the creative. So like you can see here, you can get all of the currency out of creative, and people could technically bring it back to the survival world with them out of creative. So we're like, oh, that's not going to sit right with us. So we are having a creative world, but it's going to be survival based. So you can just have your own plot of land if you don't feel like going out into the open world and making your own place, or if you want both. It's up to you. What is my favorite mod? I don't know. That's a good question. I really like the genetic animals mod. I also like the butterflies. And we also have a way, I'm making a video on this, we also have a way to like tame all of the animals. So I'm gonna have like little tamed rabbits and everything. The butterflies are a little bit big, but I think that they're cute. Look at them. Oh my god. Oh my god. That scared me. Watching you build. Wait, can I pick up people? Oh my gosh, wait, do you have a... Is that a fall skin? I'll watch you like you will be in a few days. Yes. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I think you can look up the little wings, like these. Where is it? Like this. I think you can press like U and see like what you can make with it, which means you can only make an elytra with it. So that's the ingredient you need to make the elytra. Look at how cute that is. Oh my god. Presses the wrong button. Sorry. Isn't that so cute? I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's see. What can I continue doing? I need to make all of the titles for the for all the rescues. So this one will have like the aquatic center title. This one will obviously have like the PNGs. Where, okay, hold on a second. I'll show you guys the poppy seed past barn. Also, we're not going to talk about the random horse in the pathway. Okay, that's going to be cleaned up. I haven't done it yet. But see, like this is a painting. Let me show you the racetrack and I'll show you also what I mean. We're going to be having a lot of different pictures everywhere. This is the racetrack. This is what will be teleported next into the triumphant trophy, which is another dimension. I just have to decorate this stuff out here. But yeah, we're hoping to make another racetrack after release. But this is the racetrack currently. This is gonna be where, you know, crazy story I know, but where the horses race. I have to work on those because I think that they are horrendous and I need to fix them. But you can see here we have paintings. And they're like big old pixelated paintings. So that's what we're going to be doing with the rescue areas to show people where the, you know, different rescues are. There's also going to be floating text, but floating text is difficult in 1.18. Anything after 1.16 is like really difficult with floating text because you need a command block. And I'm not good with command blocks. I'm scared of command blocks. I'm convinced that if I press a button wrong, the whole server is going to blow up simultaneously. So like command blocks scare me. And then over here we have all of the racetrack stuff, you know, activities you can have. This was all built by Delaney. So the racing tack booth, you can come in and like buy some tack. This is the photo area, so you can come in here with friends and, you know, like take some photos together. And then over here is the little village you can walk through. And I'm hoping to do something like for Halloween and everything where we decorate the place. Oh, look at that. There's a little sushi place. That's so cute. Oh, I didn't know she made that. That's so cute. Like with boba tea and everything. Tea spot and baked goods. There's going to be like all different things you can do. But yeah. Your first live. Well, welcome. Is your name Theon or Theo? I can't see your name completely. Like, your name is like full, so I don't know what it is like as a nickname, but let me know. Oh my gosh, that was so long ago too, my dares video. I think that was for like a 20K special. Oh, that makes me so happy thinking of it. That's so cool. Let me try to show you guys some other things. Well, let me go grab the sales barn because that's the next thing I'll be putting down. And then the auction auditorium, which I'm excited for. I showed this in my last stream, but this will be where we auction off animals and hold like events, like little raffles or giveaways. I hope to do some giveaways for members as well. I know you guys are like, you know, obviously this is like a perk within itself for the membership, but you know, just like little giveaways for the server. I wish I could do a member giveaway. Oh, that isn't even. Is that even? Oh, it's not. That bothers me. I can't look anymore. But yeah, I can't gift memberships to you guys. It can only be gifted through like, you know, like Sophia just did. Thank you, Sophia, again. But that's the only way they can be gifted to people. I can't actually personally go into my account and be like, yeah, this person now has membership. YouTube still hasn't added that option for me to like, you know, maybe give up like some of my monetization a month just for like some people getting membership. Like as a prize or something. But these are the stalls back here. That's where the animals are going to be kept, and then they get let out here, and then people are going to be like, hey, I want to buy it, you know? And that's how auctions happen. And then the sales barn, it has to be decorated still. It's still like it's a very big work in progress, but the sales barn is going to be where people can put, what the heck? Why is there fire everywhere? It's going to be where they can put like, you know, their horses, we're probably just going to limit it to horses and livestock for now because I don't really know if I want like dogs and cats sold. I may just ask people to like hold like an adoption or something or like a sales at their own place. I want to encourage people to like TP to each other and say like, you know, come look at this animal, very cool, TP to me. And then they like go over to their farm and they're like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. And that's how like people find out about each other's properties. And then you guys make friends on the server. Like that's kind of what I want, is like a little homey community. I don't know if we're gonna be allowing, I think we are gonna be allowing TPs, just because we always have those people like Val who run like 18,000 blocks away from spawn, and then they're like, oh yeah, just come to me and I'll give you these. And it's like, I'm not traveling that far just to get like a piece of wheat or something, you know? I'm sorry, Val, I'm using you as an example. Okay, I'm gonna copy it right here. Oh my god. Oh my god, please. Sorry. That was CMD cam. An indoor arena? There is going to be one indoor arena, I believe, for the show area, but we're only going to be having like 2 or 3 show areas starting out. Like I said, we're going to try to start out small. That way when we actually do like release and get updated and everything, you guys are going to be able to see all the progress. So it's not going to be like a super, oh, okay, TP isn't enabled. Okay. It's not going to be like a super, you know, super developed server. It's just going to be a simple happy place. Sorry. That's what I was more talking about, was TP requests. I mean, I wouldn't mind just encouraging people. I wouldn't mind encouraging people to go travel, but I'm thinking about others who like travel very far out and then they have to travel with their horses over there and everything. But at the same time, you're going to have to do that anyways if you buy an animal, because you're going to have to carry them back in a cart. You're going to have to put them in a cart and go all the way back home. So it's going to have to be encouraged anyways. I don't know. Maybe we can like make a little train station where you guys can be transported. Oh my gosh, lag spike. Okay. I don't remember where it pasted. Okay, pasted there. So let me evaluate this. Okay, obviously not in the right spot. So it's not very even. Wait, why is this up here looking a little bit pixelated? Like right there. Oh, it's no, it looks like it's off. Like right here. Why does it look like that? Why you do that? I guess this is like the perfect spot for it. Okay, so should I do it this way or the entrance like facing the pathway? I think I should do the entrance. Capitalism. No, that would be so mean. Imagine being like, yeah, you guys want a waypoint? Pay. Like, no. I said it multiple times. Obviously that was a joke. Boo was joking, but I've said it multiple times. I'm not planning on trying to make a profit off of this server. It's always been a perk for members that I've been working on. So I just want to make that clear. I'll make it clear in every single video I post about it. Like when I show the server, yeah. I'm doing it for the members. All right. That's great. Okay, so that's what I want. Get it right here. Easy peasy, right? Yeah. All right. It's all coming together. The lag is so bad right now because I think someone's doing, I think it's Boo that's doing World Edit. Which is okay because it needs to get done. Sorry, I'm looking at chat now. I think there was a bug with like the newest version of Swem where it wouldn't connect to the carts. No, this isn't going to be for my show barn. It's going to be for my server. Is it not you? My bad. I didn't do it out of like, yeah, it's Boo. Yeah, Boo's doing it. I didn't do it like that. I just meant like, I think, because last time I was here you were doing things, you know? Oh Lord, I'm sorry. Okay. Please. Oh god. I just skipped a couple because of lag. There we go. Oh, I love this song. I'm gonna turn this up. Gosh, it makes me want to do my little jig. Gosh, it's so good. Sorry, I just respectfully blare this song whenever it comes on. Okay, it's done. I can turn it down again. It's so good. Like I have played that song so many times and I will still do my little jig to it sometimes, you know? Miss Facecam streams. Facecam streams will be back soon. I just haven't had the motivation to like, you know? I haven't had the motivation to like get ready and everything, and one of these days I'm just gonna go on stream without like any makeup or anything. I don't care at this point. Yeah, there's been other reasons, but that's like one of them, you know, which I won't get into them, but just know that there's been reasons why I've been doing facecam streams, but soon. I remember. Yeah. You're going to the beach today? I hope you have a good time. Wait, what time zone are you? Because it's 3 p.m. I mean, it's not like too late to go to the beach. I don't know. A lot of times people try to get there at like 10 or like 9 or 10 a.m. so that they can leave by like 2 or 3. I remember when I used to live in Florida, we used to leave the house because we were like an hour and a half away from the beach. We used to leave the house at like 8 because we wanted to get there before the heat got bad, and then it got really busy and we were like, well, we don't want to be here anymore, you know? Insufficient spoons. Insufficient doubloons. Oh, thank you, Crazy Pony. Peachy loafers, huh? Hold on. Oh, it's 8:13 a.m. Wait, really? It doesn't, like, New Zealand's not that far away in time for us. Forgot that you guys, like, aren't, I don't know. It seems like, I don't know, I feel like it would be like 4 a.m. for you guys, but I forgot that's Asia. Because Asia, I think, is 13 hours away from us. If I remember correctly. Uh-oh, did it go into the hill? Oh, I just realized this hill is, like, in the way. That's not good. Oh, this whole barn is, like, taking over a hill. Let's fix that. Oh. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh my gosh, Val. Please no. So we evacuate in the mine. Sad. Too sad. Oh my god. Wait, is that the flute? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No. Yeah. No, that's not it. Yeah. Creeper. Oh man. Sorry. It reminded me of the flute. Yeah. Because I remember when we were playing modded Minecraft Survival with me, Val, Moth, a couple other friends. Ramsey was there as well. We were all playing and we would like get the flute and just start playing to each other. It was so great. Hello, Riley. But don't look here, okay? I'm trying my best. Oh my gosh, you about to play the flute for me? Okay, once again, I'll listen. It's so laggy. The sound isn't even coming out. That's how laggy it is. Bye, Emery. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, we call it military time here too. Creeper. Oh man. Heck. Ah, I can't keep up with the beat. The beat is too quick. In the mines. Pickaxe from sad to sad. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. Sorry, I was replying to my mom. Let her know I'm doing good. I will have to go eventually though to, not now obviously, but like eventually to eat. Why do I even try? Riley's got it. I didn't even have to do nothing. I love it here. Because Riley's got all the world edit tricks and tips. Hey Riley, you wanna, do you wanna do it again? I'm so sorry. Alright, we're gonna do from down here. Well, no, that won't make sense. Let's do it from over here. Girl math. I'm doing girl math in my head right now. I've been talking to, let's just do dirt. I've been talking to somebody about like studio appointments, like, you know, going and like renting out a studio because someone like closer to me owns one, or like her dad owns one, and she was like, oh my gosh, you should use the studio. But then I like thought of actually like singing in front of people, and I was like, oh, I can't do that. But like I really thought about it. I was like, how do singers just like do it, you know? How do they? Know what I mean? I always question that. Obviously they've had like training and they've had like years of confidence and that kind of stuff, but Like, especially people who, I almost said volunteer, who audition for, like, The Voice and stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, major props to them, because I'd be pissing my pants, respectfully. No, it's crazy. My stomach is growling right now. Please stop it. Go away. You didn't miss, I mean, you didn't miss too much. We've been going for a while, but like, we've just been building. That's like the easiest way I can describe it. Okay, we're gonna have to reset this forest because half of it is messed up. Actually do that. I'd be very interested to hear his input. Because I'm just curious, like how do they? I follow this one girl. I've been following her since she was a smaller creator on TikTok, and she does singing lives, and she does it so flawlessly. She does mess up sometimes. Like, obviously, without auto-tune, singers don't get the right pitch constantly. There's a lot of singers who've had years and years of training and you know, constructing their voice and their vocal box to the point where they can do it flawlessly. But there's some people who just can't do it like that, and that's normal. So I remember joining her live streams, and I was like talking to her in chat. Because she always replies to me, because, you know, like, I've been following her for the longest time. And she, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say normal. I mean, not everyone has, like, the same genre. There's really no normal in singing. But she just told me, she was like, I don't know, I just, like, imagine that, like, there's nobody, like, obviously there's nobody in front of me. I'm just singing in my room. And I was like, oh. She's like, I just imagine I'm, like, singing to myself, you know? I'm like, oh, that's, you know what? What about people on stage, though? Do they just be like, you know, oh, I'm in the shower, scrub-a-dub-dub, you know? Oh, this is about to cause some lag. My bad, I could have just done it that way. Call Taylor Swift and ask her. Yeah, you got her on speed dial. Forgot about that. I'm sorry. My bad. What if you just, like, you know, imagine, like, knowing somebody like that. Like, imagine meeting somebody before they really got, like, famous, and then you just, like, have them on speed dial, and they're just a friend, you know? And you're like, oh yeah, no, let me just get you in connection with them, you know? Let me set this opportunity up for you. And they're like, yeah, right, you don't have Drake on speed dial. And then they call somebody and it's like, what's up? It's Drake, you know? How do you handle that? I had a friend who, he knew, oh God, it wasn't Shawn Mendes. It was another dude. I'm sorry. I forgot the name. I didn't listen to his music at all, but knew him for a while. He made like a couple songs, but he was like part of the Vine Boys. I forgot what his name was. Oh my God. I don't remember. It wasn't Nash Greer. It was another one. It was, I forgot his name. I'm so sorry. But, he had him on like speed dial. And one day I knew him on Discord. And one day he just like called him up. I was like, oh my God. Oh, my bad. You know what you're doing. Like, okay. We're going to put an arena out here for them to test out, which I need to do. Harry Styles? No, it is not Harry Styles. It was like one of the Vine Boys. Like, it was, I don't know if you guys remember Vine or if you guys were, I don't know why I said alive. Obviously, you know, most of you guys were alive during Vine, but I mean, like, I don't know if a lot of you guys were like old enough or like even like just had the app or anything like that, but it was, yeah. No, actually, oh, I can't undo that, can I? Well, shoot. But yeah, the Vine Boys, there was one of them. I forgot his name. I think it was Matt something. But he did a few songs and he got like pretty famous, just off of his like Vine experience. I don't know. Oh God, I forgot what they were called. This M something. They had like a big meetup and stuff where they would just go and like goof off on stage, and then people were like, oh my God, you know, which like major props to them if they make money off of that. Yeah, Joel for 13 months. Sub release hype. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and get rid of these really quick. I regret my decisions. I want to go back. Math boys. No, hold on. My mind's gonna go crazy thinking about it. Let me look up Vine. I like how it came up immediately. MagCon boys. That's what they were called. Oh my god. That was like the phase where the swoop was like the thing, and everyone just like Wattpad was thriving at that time. Okay, Wattpad is still thriving, but I mean like it was thriving. Like there were so many people who were creating fan fictions and everything. And I don't want to say I didn't really understand it. I mean, they were cute and everything, but it was more of like some girls went overboard. Even guys, they went overboard. They were like, you know, I'm obsessed. So a lot of them just like kind of fell off the face of the earth, took time to themselves. But like one of my friends that I knew, I still talk to him from time to time. Like he's successful in life, and we just like sometimes just talk to each other like, hey, what's up? How you doing? You know? But he had one of them on like speed dial. Listen, I've read some Wattpad stories, especially the paid ones, okay? Because I had like a free month one time, and I was like, I'm not gonna waste this. Those books are good, okay? Some even like the fan fictions back in the day, they're good. So I'm never gonna be shaming Wattpad. How do I say this? I have seen some interesting things on that app, okay? Some things that I would not even want my worst enemy to see, okay? But it's like it's a canon event, you know? You have to have your Wattpad phase, or like your like manga phase. I don't know. At least it's what I learned. I went through my webtoon phase. I still kind of read webtoons though. I have like a webtoon app where I like read some of my favorite stories. But yeah. Crazy, I'm gonna need you to back up. Hold on, what? I don't know if I can read that correctly. I'm trying to look. Who is eating their one meal a day? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, with the Harry Styles thing. Yeah. No, the reason I was like, I don't think it's Harry Styles is because at the time Harry Styles was already like famous. So, yeah, no. If he had Harry Styles on speed dial, I would, yeah. That would be a little different. I'd be like, hold up, let's talk about this. Because I didn't, like, obviously I didn't know the Vine group well, because I just watch Vine for like the really stupid ones that are in compilations nowadays. Like the TikTok energy ones, you know? Because that's when TikTok was Musical.ly at the time. I didn't really watch any of them, so I didn't really know who he was. So I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. And I think that's what he was expecting me to do, because he was like, guess who I have? Oh my gosh, wait, I remember his name. Hold on. Okay, Matthew Espinoza. That's his name. Okay, sorry. He was expecting me to be like, oh my god, that's crazy. Like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with him. Like, that sort of thing. But I wasn't, because I didn't really know who he was. I'd seen his face before, but I was like, I don't remember the name very well. And, I don't know. Yeah, no, he had, listen, him and a couple other the guys, they had a grip on some of the listen, I've had some talks with some people, and I'm like, oh my god, that is a little bit delulu. But like at the same time, we're all kind of delulu in some way. All right, Joel, have fun at work. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and erase most of this hill because I'm gonna do an arena. I know, to go back where everything was like simple and we didn't really, I wouldn't say we didn't have to worry about much, but we were kids and everything was simple and happy and bright. And I'm sounding depressed, but like, take me back. Especially during Christmas time, take me back. Please, please. You're a terrible Espanol teacher. What did your Spanish teacher do? What makes him terrible? I loved my Spanish teacher. He was the sweetest. He he called himself a gringo because he had like no accent. So he would teach us how to say things, but he didn't have an accent. And I mean, he had like awards and everything. Like he taught a lot of really cool classes. He was just a really sweet dude, but he just didn't really know how to, speak with an accent because he just never learned that. So when he was telling us how to, oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god, did it wrong. When he was teaching us how to like say things in Spanish, he would say it with like no accent. It was great. He taught us a lot of things, but I loved how he wasn't like, if we got a really bad test score, he would just sit us back down and be like, hey, I'll give you a couple more days to study and then you retake it, you know? He never once like said, yep, your grade is your grade. Like I feel like a lot of high school teachers, understandably with some of the things that they have to go through, some of the high school teachers weren't really there to like teach. They were just there to like just be mean to kids. Obviously, I know all teachers have like a passion for teaching in some shape or form, but some of them, they needed a little bit more shaping and forming because what the heck? Like it just, I don't know. This. But on my last day there, because I left 3/4 through the year, my last day there, I remember he gave us like a little gift basket or like some little treats. And he was like, I wish you guys could have stayed through the entire year. And I was like, yeah, I'll miss you. He would just play like, he also played, oh God, what was it? Justin Timberlake, Sexy Back, like Bringing Sexy Back in Spanish, and like dance to it around the room. And it was so funny. I remember this was during the presidential elections of I think it was 2020 that it happened. Yeah, it was 2020. And no, it was oh gosh, was it 2016? I don't know. It was one of the years of the presidential elections. I think it was Hillary versus Donald Trump or whatever, like the two main competitors. And he was like, guys, I'm not telling you who I voted for. I can't do that. Like that's against like the rules of being a teacher. You just don't talk about politics. And we're like, oh, okay. Like nobody, I think like one person asked, and he sat down at our table with me, my sister, and our best friend at the time. And he was like, and he told us who he voted for. He's like, I voted for this person. I was like, okay. And he just saw us a couple of besties. It was so cute. All right. I cleared out an area for the arenas. I'm gonna do 3 G mask. Let's do a grass block. You know, I want to look and see if the sushi place is open really quick because I'm getting my hopes up to get sushi after this. forgot how to think for a second. They are closed. They're closed Saturdays. Oh my god. My entire day is ruined just like that. And I'll be making the arena right there. How long am I streaming? Gosh, I don't know. What time is it? I'll probably go until 4. So another like 26 minutes. Technically, Peachy. Hold on. Hold on now. You stop it. You stop that right now. I'm not eating my cat. Alright. Should I just start with the arena now? Or should I just keep on going with the trees? I don't even know how to make this arena. I guess I can just do it with these. Would this look good for an arena fence? You have ice cream? I'm jealous. You know, I've been craving really bad recently is ice cream cake. We don't have a place around here that sells it. The closest, I think, like Baskin Robbins is like hours away. One of these days, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna drive all the way to Baskin Robbins. And they're gonna ask like, did you find everything okay? Or like, you know, how are you doing today? I'm like, I drove here 3 hours. And they're gonna be like, what the hell? Okay. Because that's what I'm gonna do to get ice cream cake one of these days. I've been in the car for 3 hours for this. See, I would do the jump fences, but I don't want to be too laggy, and that does cause a good bit of lag. Oh, still have G-mask on. Oopsies. Maybe we should use sturdy. And then do like slide on top. No, let's do it the other way. I don't mind. I don't know, my brain was braining for a second. Bro, I hate that. We used to have a dog. It was our first family dog, and she would like sneak into rooms and just eat things. And you're like, hold on now. Let's not do that. And oh my gosh, I absolutely hated it. I remember, it's not funny, but my family did joke about it for some time. At least my mom and my sister did when we were drinking and playing card games one day. I got a Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell, and I just returned home from a trip. So I was like, you know, cleaning all of my clothes from my suitcase, and I was like I went and showered and stuff. I come back out and the Crunchwrap Supreme is gone. Okay, the wrapper is in the hallway. My dog had eaten it. I mean, like it was kind of my fault for leaving it on my bed, knowing that, like, you know, the dog was probably gonna get it. And that was my bad, you know, my bad for thinking that she would leave from me. And then like a week later, she passed away. She got a, wait, what? Oh, I forgot about the mod. She got a surgery to remove her spleen because her spleen was like super swollen. Well, a really common thing with dogs for a really swollen spleen is cancer. That's like, it starts affecting their organs. And sadly, she did have lymphoma. So there was like the reason I'm like frustrated to say this is because it sounds kind of sad. The ongoing joke was that I killed my dog, you know, because I'm laughing at myself. I'm not laughing at the dog dying, obviously. Rest in peace. Like, don't get me wrong. She was a great dog. She's a family dog. Like, we loved her to death. She only lived until 11. We actually just lost our other family dog. It's okay. I wouldn't really prefer venting in here just because, as long as it's like light, very lighthearted, just because it's a lot of people come here to be happy, and me just talking about dog death being like everyone comes here to be happy. Know what I mean? Like, it's, you know, in case it's nothing too sensitive, yeah, you're free to talk about it. Anyways, we just lost our other dog in like January/February. Actually, it was after that, I remember. Yeah, sadly we lost Raven. A lot of you guys knew that because I talked about it. But yeah, why did I do it twice? We buried her urn because we got her cremated. Our vet kind of pressured us into cremating her, and we didn't really want to cremate her, but we owned a neighborhood property. You can't exactly, I mean, we did bury animals back there, but you can't exactly just like dig a giant hole in your backyard in a neighborhood, because you're gonna run into pipes, you're gonna run into all types of stuff back there. And we didn't really have anything to dig with. We had a shovel. We didn't have, like, we have a tractor now, but like we didn't have that back then. So it was just better to, you know, get her cremated. So we buried her urn with Raven when we buried him. I think that was super sweet. They're always together because they were like besties for the longest time, you know, before she passed away. Because towards the end, she like lost a lot of energy. You know, like how when dogs get closer to the end, they don't feel great, and it's really sad. And we kind of knew deep down, you know. Bye, Theo. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about that. That's sad. But what I was talking about is a Crunchwrap Supreme. She ate my Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell, okay? And then she just went. She had her surgery. A week later, she had to be put down. And so we just all kind of joked about how I may or may not have caused her downfall. But it's a joke. Obviously, I didn't cause her downfall. She had a very aggressive form of lymphoma. So she wasn't feeling too great. Yeah. No, they shouldn't have, but it was more of like we knew we shouldn't, but we did anyways because we didn't have anywhere else to bury her, and we wanted to keep her. So they were like, oh, we could do group cremation, and she just gets disposed of and then gets put in other dogs' ashes. Because when you get a dog's ashes, most of the time, it's not just their ashes. I hate to say it. I worked at a vet office. I mean, that's just what they taught us. Doesn't mean your dog's ashes aren't in there. I'm just saying most of the time it doesn't. Most of the time it's not just their ashes, you know. Yeah, the Crunchwrap Supreme. There's this one really bad kid. I became friends with that kid, so I went to one of his targets. Behaved as when I was there. So one day, oh my god. Now I'm invested. Now I gotta hear the rest of this. I always befriended like the I wouldn't say the troubled kids, that sounds kind of rude, but like the kids that just like they're misunderstood, you know, just because I fit in with them better. And all of them were they were normal people. People just didn't like them because of like how they dressed or like how they acted and stuff. I don't know, because I wasn't super popular in school. I mean, I thought I was cute, but like, you know, just never really cared much for school. Plus I was in and out of different schools because we moved a lot, so it was like, as Like as soon as I got close to people, I was like, bye guys, see you later. And I would move away. So that was fun. But I did like school. I liked school in the like when I had a good bit of friends, but after I moved so many times, I couldn't do school because I had ADD and it was undiagnosed and untreated, and I hadn't created, you know, good habits, and I hadn't taught myself how to I hadn't taught myself how to like listen and be able to sit down and stay in one place. Because when I was in college, if you wanted to get up and go to the bathroom, you got up and went to the bathroom. If you wanted to have one earbud in, you had one earbud in. If you wanted to not listen the entire lecture, you didn't listen the entire lecture. No college professors, at my college at least, ever faulted people in general, because there were, you know, people who were 18 through like 40s or even older. They never faulted anybody for getting up and walking around or having to leave halfway through the lecture. As long as you made an effort and got good grades, they're not going to say anything. Even then, they're not. You go from high school where they're borderline acting like your parents, I hate to say it, I'm so sorry, to them just saying, y'all doing good? Okay, cool. Let's move on to the lecture. Wait, hold on. I lost track of the story. I need to catch up. I was blamed for it because I wasn't there to shut him up. Fast forward a few months, he attacked me, punched me, and chased me to the principal's office. Oh my lord. What? Are you okay? Oh my god. I would never go back to school. That is terrifying. Do you like punch back or like no? I feel like that's kind of a weird question to ask, but some people like fight back and some people are just like, no. Yeah, no, Dragon, thank you. I feel like that's the exact thing though, because colleges don't speak up because they know you are spending like an organ worth of money just to be there. I'm sorry, but some colleges you spend like $300,000+ to get a base level education, and the professors don't say anything because they don't want to mess with you. They already know you're like a second from snapping, you know? Oh my god. I have talked to some people who have professors who are really rude. Like they just don't, they kind of act like high school teachers. But my first week of college, I remember I had one of my classes I had to skip because I had a work shift, and I told them not to, you know, put me on the schedule, but they did anyways. You know how some places are. They do not care about your well-being or your happiness. They just want you to work. You know, at that point you need to question, am I being paid enough, you know? But at that point I needed the money, so I was like, I have to work. Didn't email my teacher because he didn't really reply to his emails. He was older. And I went the next day or the day after, because I had Tuesdays and Thursdays with him, and I apologized to him like 20 times. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like I was used to like high school, and you know, people being like, this won't pass in college. This won't, you know, they won't let you get away with this in college. They let us get away with it. They do not care. They are just there. They're just there to teach. And he was like, no, you're okay. He's like, I knew, like, he's like, I knew when you missed you know, like the college class that you weren't like, you didn't purposefully miss it. He's like, I just guessed that you had something more important to do, because he didn't take attendance. If you didn't show up, you just, I don't know. But he was such a good teacher that like everyone showed up just to, you know, just to like hear him talk, because he was so passionate about history and everything. Anyways, he passed away in November of, I think it was 2021. Oh my god, when I learned, because we moved away at that point, it was 2022, sorry. When I learned, I cried so bad. It was so sad, because me and my sister both loved him to death. Like he was so sweet. And I remember every time I would come back into his classroom after I took his classes, he would like get up and hug me and like talk to me, and I was like, oh my god, I love this professor so much. So I hope everyone gets a professor like that that's just there to teach because they love teaching, you know? But I didn't even know he passed away. I found out like a month or two after he passed away, because I saw it in our old newspaper. It was, oh my god, it got me bad. Don't miss up the part. I didn't, well, I kind of skipped over the teacher part because like how bad are we, like beating up can be like, oh, he like made my nose bleed or like he beat them up, you know? So like how bad are we talking? I know that's like a really weird question to ask, but yeah. Yeah, no, that's true, Dragon, as well. I like the professors that it feels like a mini home in there. Obviously, you're not going to want to stick around. Nobody really, unless the you know, lecture room is, you know, most of the time really positive and they have like, I think one of my professors offered snacks before class, that kind of thing. Nobody's really going to want to stay there. But at the same time, some of the professors just made the classroom feel like home, even if it was for like an hour and a half, however long the lecture was for. They just made it feel like, okay, I like being here. I'm happy to be here. And I think that's what a lot of them were proud for. Now, my general psych teacher, who my sister had as well, absolute feral man. Love him to death. Absolute feral man. Like, he did not... Oh, wait, what? Disabled. I don't know what I just did. He did not care. He didn't care if you were like, you know, I wouldn't say he didn't care. He probably did. But deep down, he knew that if he showed emotion at all, he would, I don't know, like implode or something. I don't know what was wrong with this man. He was super funny, don't get me wrong. But he would just say such out-of-pocket things. Like this one, oh my God. This one guy, I've known him for like years. He followed me into the classroom one day and he was talking to me. And I was concentrating on sitting down. I wasn't ignoring him. I was concentrated, but I was listening to him. And I was nodding along and I was like, oh, okay. And we were talking and everything. And this guy, I'm not going to say the last name, obviously. I'm not about to dox somebody. He said, she doesn't want to talk to you. Like, I looked at him and I was like, why would you say that? Anyways, he was like half right. I was trying to concentrate on getting sat down and I don't even know what this guy was talking about. I'm not saying I didn't want to talk to him. He was kind of a jerk. But, yeah. General psych teacher did not care. He would go into classrooms and like interrupt classes jokingly and like just talk about random crap for like 20 minutes and then come back and be like, oh, half of our time is gone. So like, let's just get into it real quick. And I'm like, oh my God. He was 10? Oh my God. It's nothing. It's like not 10. I'm trying to think of like a 10-year-old against a 40. Like what? Did he win? Did the 10-year-old win? Like how bad was it? Because obviously the teacher can't fight back. So, deputy head teacher teaching maths. I had to move down a set and he made me... Aw, he made math lessons enjoyable. We had a deputy head teacher? What is that? Like a officer deputy? Sorry, maybe it's like a different term for your your high school, sorry. Yeah, no, fair. I did know that. They actually still have it on my file as ADD. They still diagnosed it at my psychiatrist as ADD because to them it's different. But yeah, no, a lot of psychiatrists or even like schools diagnose kids with ADHD, even though they more fall under the ADD degree, I guess. But there is a difference, but in a lot of ways to them there's not. But I do know that there's a difference. I'm not going to talk about it like I really know a lot. I mean, all I know is I got it. I got the ADD. That's all I know. No, but my main problem was not being able to focus because my brain was moving like too quick. I was so bored with the flipping through the PowerPoints and I couldn't handle it. And they'd be like, why are you so fidgety? And I'm like, because you're moving so slow. Like your PowerPoints are so slow. I already took down the notes. Okay? Or I was so bored I didn't want to take down notes. I now work, like in the background with my work, I usually have a stream, podcast, or video up, or a movie. And I know that sounds really, like really annoying, you know? Oh, you have to have entertainment in the background to like pay attention. But it's more of just like, I can exist fine without entertainment in the background. Like I've learned obviously like better habits to keep my brain concentrated. That's not what I'm saying, but I don't think a lot of teachers realize how mentally painful it was for kids, or is, I'm not saying was, but for me personally, I'm saying was, but is in general, for children to sit in a chair for 8+ hours a day, considering there's electives / detention / like after school, you know, all of that stuff, and sit there and learn, and then have like breaks for lunch, possibly recess, if they allow you the bathroom. Like it's torture. Because I remember when I started online school, I could take breaks. When I started college, I could take breaks. I usually did all of my classes and all of my stuff at the same time because I could get it all done pretty quick if I had like the noise in the background. Now some days I'm trying to work with the stuff as I can. I'm just gonna do the pathways later because I'm gonna have to write up all the IDs and I don't have the brain power for that right now. But there's some days where I can't have any noise. Like I need to have it completely silent in my room. And then there's other days where like I need noise and there's no in between at some point. And that's just how it is. And I asked my psychiatrist because she did say like, have you ever been, you know, screened for autism? And I was like, no. Should I? And she was like, at this point, no, because you're old enough to the point where you've learned to cope with it. You look to be functioning just fine. She's like, but that does sound like something like mixed with, you know, ADD / like autism. So I was like, I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty, how do I say it nicely? It's pretty disappointing to hear that teachers just don't really understand a lot of struggles that the kids have with staying still. Because that was my biggest thing, was just staying still. Even my mom asked them, like, what do you expect, you know, her to do for 8 hours a day if you're just teaching the same things every single day, you know? Sorry, this looks kind of sus. I'm trying to get the pathway right. Yeah, it was really stupid how they did it and everything and how they handled it. I just remember my mom pulled me out 3/4 within the year to just do homeschooling for the rest of the year, which I don't even think I got re-enrolled into school on homeschooling. I think I just like skipped the rest of the year. And she pulled me out of school because I was like coming home crying. And I was like, they said all these things to me and I don't know what it means, because to me I just can't sit still. And I can't, like, I would click my pen. And I remember my teacher, my spelling teacher, she would get so mad. And she'd be like, stop clicking your pen. And I'm like, I can't. I need to fidget with something. I've gotten a lot better though. Like obviously I can function without constantly like having something to do. There's just been things that I can do now where I'm like, okay, like I'm good. I don't need constant distraction. But there are times where like I call them bad brain days. And there are just days where I can't, you know, my brain just doesn't work. This is kind of like a half bad brain day, just because my brain is really energetic today and I can't speak fast enough with what my brain is thinking. Yeah, we're gonna be ending soon. It's mostly just because I haven't eaten today and I need to eat soon. But I was thinking of doing a stream later tonight, but it really depends on my schedule, because I said it in the beginning of the stream, but I'll say it again. We're releasing a week from Monday. Monday is going to be the trailer, so I have to finish everything by the release date. And there's a lot to do. A lot of to do. So, yeah, I have to do all of that. But yeah, I remember in school as well, there was a girl with, I believe it was it narcolepsy? Yeah. This girl had severe narcolepsy in my class, and we were good friends and everything, but my spelling teacher just didn't understand that she had narcolepsy. So she would just like slap on her desk and be like, wake up, you know, because narcolepsy, it's a neurological thing where a lot of times if they don't have the right like stimulation in their brain, they fall asleep. And that's what she was having. So my spelling teacher didn't understand that, and that was like one thing that also made me mad, is she just didn't understand the idea of like not only neurological but like mental disabilities or, you know, setbacks and stuff like that. Like dyslexia, I'm pretty sure she just assumed dyslexia was a myth. Like, it's, I don't know. I was ready to fight at like 11 years old. I was ready. I'm not naming any horses right now, but if you join a stream where I am going to be naming horses, I'd be happy to listen. Yeah, I do have a long list of names that I try to use first. Mostly for Red Dead. I'm trying to border this place with trees. Yeah, I try not to name things on streams where I'm not really like, you know, if I'm not naming something, I don't remember it. I'm gonna be honest. My memory's not that great with that kind of stuff, so. Yeah, it's crazy. I remember I told I'm not obviously not talking bad about my grandparents, but I told my grandpa that I go to a psychiatrist and I'm, you know, medicated and everything, which I'm doing great with it. And he was like, medicated? Hey, what are you crazy? And I'm like, what? He was like, why are you medicated? You don't need to be medicated like that. You're not crazy. And I'm like, okay, so let's slow down a little bit. Let's back up. let's dissect this. And I did like educate him a little bit, and he was happy to hear that like I was doing better, obviously. Not only medicated for my mental stuff, but also for physical stuff with my endometriosis. So he was happy to hear all that. And I was like, Grandpa, it is okay sometimes, or all the time, if a doctor suggests it and it works for the patient. You know, not everything a doctor says is good for you and will work. It's really up to your body and you personally, but medicine works, you know. Doesn't mean they're crazy. Let's calm it down here, okay? I said medicated, and he just immediately thought grippy socks, and I was like, hold on. let's back it up here. I do have a pair of grippy socks, but they're from the hospital. They are not from the psych ward. Even then, like, people go to the psych ward a lot of times to like have that safe space. I'm not going to talk about it much because I have never personally been to a psych ward, but I know that a lot of people do like admit themselves because they're scared of hurting themselves, and that's normalized. Back then, psych wards, if you've watched documentaries and shows and even like some like haunted specials, a lot of psych wards were hell on earth. So I just tried to explain to him. I was like, Grandpa, let's not, you know. But he was really respectful about it and sweet, and he still says, are you still doing the YouTube? And it's really sweet. Are you still doing that YouTube? And I was like, yes sir, yes I am. I'm pretty sure I'm crazy. Need my grippy socks. They're so comfy. And for what? Like leggings and the grippy socks, they're so comfy. My mom got pairs because every time she got surgery, they would put them on her feet, and she would bring them home, wash them, and give them to me. And I have like 3 pairs now because I love them so much. Yeah, we are wrapping up very soon. Oh, Treasure, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad whenever I end it and people are like, hi, especially when you say this is my first stream. I'm so sorry. I'm about to end it. About to end the stream. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Maybe I should just not. Maybe I should just like be quiet and start doing the outro. But I'm gonna be doing some more streams this upcoming week because we're preparing to release a week from Monday. I've said it like 3 times in the stream, but on the 25th, which is a big deal because that means I have to get everything done in time. I'm not stressed about that. I'm more stressed of, are you guys gonna like it? But I guess that's just up to personal, like, you know, personal, what would you say? Oh my god, my brain. Like personal opinion, if you guys like it or not. I can't force someone to like it. I don't know why that took me so long. But I'm gonna go and eat food because I haven't eaten today, and that's probably why my brain is angry at me. But thank you guys so much for joining and keeping me company. And I'm happy we could all talk to each other and have fun. And thank you everyone who talked in chat, but also thank you everyone who lurked. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and they stay healthy and safe and hydrated. And I will see you in the next stream, which should be very, very soon. But yeah. All right. Goodbye, everybody.